What's up, Internet? Current 1776 here with a quick video for you. So I want to talk a little bit about first aid when it comes to prepping or just, living in general. Like we all need to have some decent knowledge of first aid. I really would like to encourage everybody to find a local Red Cross or any other local organizations around you that teach CPR and first aid, and at least get, some basic knowledge and some basic certification in doing so, because, fact of the matter is, you very well could save your own life or save somebody else's if you know a few things, and you have good products at your disposal to use in those situations. I by no means am a medical expert at all. However, I do try to keep my IFAKs, my med kits and things like that updated, and I do try to do as much reading as possible. And I have taken CPR and first aid classes in the past. Where I used to work, we used to have to do that for different job sites when we were doing certain things at certain areas, right? So I do have some training, rusty on pretty much all of them, but I would like to encourage everybody to at least seek that out and, put your money where your mouth is when it comes to things like that. So that being said, I want to just real quick highlight a company that we just featured in Mission 82 of BattlBox that I think is really cool, and it's really made me want to up my game when it comes to my PPE, my first aid, and things like that, especially my IFAK that I keep with me when I go to the range or when I go hunting. I keep, a med kit in my little fishing boat. I keep one in my truck. I keep one with my firearms. I keep one, in the house, camping gear, the whole nine. So this company has really kind of opened my eyes in some ways, simply because of the way that they put their things together and how it's very easy to really enhance a kit you already have, or get a kit they already have and then be able to add to it along the way if you use stuff or if you want to mix it up or whatever. So what we had in Mission 82 was some products from My Medic. Amazing company, absolutely amazing company, amazing people. Very proud that we were able to feature them in Mission 82, and hopefully we get some further stuff from them in the future of BattlBox. We shall see. However, again, really made me want to step up my game when it comes to my first aid, really evaluate what I have. Is it sufficient? Is it good quality? Etc., etc., etc. So what we had in the basic tier of Mission 82 of BattlBox was from My Medic. We had the Gauze Mod. It says bleed right there, and it has a list of contents, and it's a resealable bag. We also had their Super Skin, which also is in the bleed department. Right there it says bleed Super Skin. So these are like souped up Band-Aids, like Band-Aids on steroids. They're freaking awesome. I'll show them to you here in a minute. And then they also had this first aid and survival manual, which is really cool. Perfect size to keep in IFAKs, to keep in, your med kits, whatever size they are, large or small. Keep in a backpack, keep in your pocket, whatever, right? Keep in the glove box of your vehicle. Lots of really cool stuff in here, and I'll go over that real quick for you too. This isn't going to be a long video, so don't fret if you're still here. All right, so first up, let's check out this Gauze Mod. So one thing that's really cool is, of course, you can take these out and put them in a med kit, or you can keep them inside this package. The package is resealable, so you can do that. So that's pretty cool. So let's just take a quick look at what's in the Gauze Mod here. On all their packaging, they have the contents. We got 3 2x2s, 3 4x4s, 3 non-adherent 2x2s, 3 non-adherent 3x4s, 1 2-inch conforming gauze, 1 3-inch conforming gauze, and it's all right here, ready to rock. So here's your non-adherent pads right here, all individually packaged, clean, sanitized, all that good stuff. And then you got your gauze pads. So let's just take a quick look and open up this gauze pad here just so you can get an idea. So this has got a little single gauze pad in there, which is cool. And then you got your non-adherent pads. Quick gander at that. You can see right there, and I don't know if this video does it justice, but this is like stupid quality stuff right here, guys. Like, you can really feel and tell the quality of this. This isn't just some basic med kit stuff that you just get out of typical, little medical devices and medical packs that you get. Very, very nice quality stuff right here, from what I can tell. Again, I'm no expert, but then here we've got 2 larger non-adherent pads, 2 larger gauze pads. And here we've got the 2-inch gauze roll and the 3-inch gauze roll. And again, everything can stay in this, put this in your med kit, or of course you can take them out, put these in your med kit. But what I'm getting at is you need more gauze material, go to My Medic, get a Gauze Mod.
You get all those contents and you can replenish your supply or make new kits, which I think is really cool. Very interesting company. Next up is the Super Skin. Again, in a resealable pouch. Very nice. It's not like cheap plastic that's going to tear or rip easily. Resealable, again, if I didn't already say that. So here we've got 3 different types of Super Skin. And what I like about these are, number one, they're not your typical Band-Aid, right? And they got a little bit of a design to them, which makes it kind of cool. So we've got kind of a black, a grayish black. We got like a OD green color and then a tan color here. So we'll take a look at this one real quick in the normal Band-Aid department. So you can peel it open. As you can see, this isn't like just a typical Band-Aid. It's got very, like, this is ridiculously sticky, guys. Really nice, stretchy. So they call it Super Skin, obviously. So finger, for instance, we'll put it right there. Give it a good stretch. That's a high quality bandage right there, y'all. Old Super Skin. That ain't no normal Johnson & Johnson mess. Gonna peel off easily when it gets wet. Really nice. So that's the regular size bandages. And you got the larger ones, like this one here. You see the size of the pad on it. Super sticky. All right, so let's say you got a big spot on your hand you need to cover up. There you go. Very nice. That's gonna be great on my hairy hand when I pull it off. But very flexible, which is nice. And it's got a texture to it, which is interesting. And then we've got H-shaped bandage, we'll call that. So this obviously is great for areas, you know, a finger, you know, this way if need be, areas of joints, elbow areas, you know, things where, you know, you're bending around or whatever. I don't know where I'm gonna put this one. Starting to run out of spaces to put bandages. We'll go with the thumb on this one. Very stretchy. See how stretchy that is? That's really cool. So, boom, we're all doctored up. That is the Super Skin. Really, really good bandages here. It's not your typical Band-Aid by any means. Super Skin, check that stuff out. Then last but not least was my doctored up hand right here. Is their first aid and survival guide right here, which is really nice. So again, from my medic, everything's color coded. So you got airway, bleeding, burns, hydration, medication, and then outdoor tips, being prepared, compass, field dressing, game, first aid gear, fishing, frostbite, things like that. But it does cover airway, bleeding, burns, hydration, and medication. Really nice, got emergency index key in there, lots of great information. And again, it's color coded. Got continued outdoor, specialty, sprain and fracture, and topical here. So a little story about my medic, and then we get right into it. So the blues, the reds, purples, yellow, altitude illness on there. And it shows you how you can get water in the wild. Being prepared is in green, lots of that. Got information here about heart attack, sun exposure, heat stroke, hypothermia, poisoning, dislocation, stroke, fractures, head and neck injuries. I mean, really, really good stuff, especially if you're an active person and you do a lot of hiking or you do a lot of, you know, stuff in remote locations. I mean, things like this, if you or a buddy get into an accident or something like that, if you got one of these on hand and you're not that great at, you know, medical stuff, you may be able to find what you need in here to help you get by until professional help can get to you. Really cool gear from my medic. That was in mission 82 of BattlBox. And I'm looking forward to upping my game in my survival first aid gear. Yeehaw. And you kind of look cool if you have to use their stuff. I'm gonna rip the stuff off now, see what happens. Oh yeah, sometimes you just gotta rip the Band-Aid off, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
So that's a 3-piece bundle that we put in the basic BattlBox Mission 82. Very cool company, My Medic. Go check them out. You know, you can buy full-blown med kits. You can buy mods, which is really cool. So they got them in different mods. So they got bleed mods. They got all sorts of different mods. So you can add these to your already existing first aid kits and upgrade them and update them, refill them, however you want to do. But My Medic is where it's at, y'all. They got it going on. So y'all be sure to check them out. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to like this video, comment down below what you think about My Medic, and Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you're watching on YouTube so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Yeehaw. Love you, mean it. Y'all be safe out there and check out my medic.